Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel. Blunt here, and today we're back in Way the Hunter 2. And let me go ahead and turn my lights off, at least for now. Okay, so first things first. I popped back over to Regina, no new missions, and Patrick didn't say he has new missions, but then this one popped up, and I don't remember getting this mission. But it says to harvest an animal with a bolt-action rifle without using a scope. So I need to iron sight something. The problem I see with that is, like, let's say I'm just going to remove the scope off that. Let's grab the 308 because the 308 is good for Wolverine. It doesn't have iron sights. So I guess I need to get a class 3 capable. Do I even have money? I have 760 bucks. So I don't. Like, let me turn... Yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. If I were to try and gauge off an iron sight, that's... Whew, without hunter assist, that is a... Oh, that's going to be a pain. Because now that I think about it, I don't even think this has a iron sight either, does it? No, wait. So the 338 has an iron sight. Okay. So what I think I'm going to try and do here is use the bow... I got to remember what my ranges are. That's right. The first pin's like 30 yards, 27 yards. Okay. Can I zero this thing? No. And the second pin's 54. All right. The reason being is because number one, key binding. Let's see here. There it is. Toggle hunter assist. We're going to change that. No. What? What? There we go. To you. Does that actually update too? Oh yeah. Look at that. Now I won't accidentally fat finger it. Woohoo! All right, so obviously if you see some visual artifacting, I am still using lossless scaling because I have the graphics cranked. Therefore, natively, I'm only getting like 20, 30 FPS. And I'm using lossless scaling's adaptive frame gen to take it up to 60. So there's going to be some visual artifacts. Actually, it's handling it. Oh, there it goes. I was like, it's handling it pretty good until it isn't. All right, so we need to get 3 wolverines, or 2 more at least. And I need to find something that I can shoot with the 338 and get close enough to do it iron sight. Can I zero the iron sight? No. Okay. On top of that, as you just saw, I went ahead and rebound hunter assist to a different key, so I quit accidentally turning it off, or on. And today we're going to attempt to run without it completely. Instead of using hunter assist, I'm going to use a hunter's assistant. Where is that bugger? There you are. Where are you? There you are. Your job today, Wilson, is going to be to find me Wolverine tracks. Of course, you can't tell him to find a specific animal. Now, we already hunted the one that was back over in those trees. So really, I'm trying to get a look here. Okay. So I see a trail headed up. And somewhere back there may be another campsite. And that kind of looks like the area where I may find another Wolverine. Not to mention I might find something that I can iron sight with the 338. Which, that's what? That's going to be, in this area, mule deer, grizzly bear, bison, elk. Any of those things should work. So I'm going to grab the truck and figure out my route over there. And let's get Wilson to work and just see... how well he does at replacing hunter assist. All right. Wow, what a campsite. This makes me want to go on a road trip. Come on, Wilson. Let's go see what this place has got. My headlamp's on. Let's turn that off. 2 new missions. All right. Anything I like doubling them up. Whatever I can do. Cycle of life, harvest 3 snowshoe hares. No, haven't done that one. Create a taxi diorama with a grizzly bear and a wood bison. God, that would be so easy if I still had my grizz. I can do that, though. So, maybe I shoot for trying to iron sight either a bear or a bison? All right. Do I have... It doesn't tell you the wind rotation through the day anymore. But if I had to guess based off what it's done since I left the other campsite, it's going to rotate towards the north more. So I think our best bet's going to be to head up... Wait, what's that? Oh, just some shadows in the trees. Yeah, I think my best bet's going to be just to kind of head up into these trees over here. Can you find your... Oh, Jesus. God. I was going to ask if you could find your way across without running into me, but Now, I did see some wolves on the way in, so I'm suspecting that the first track he's going to pick up will not be useful. I just heard a meh. There's deer in them woods. If it's a mule deer, that'll count for one of the missions. All right, what are they doing? It's early day, so we're looking for a rest zone. Now, look at this guy's range. And then the size of this mountain range. Because you could be up that one, too. That one looks like it's got a lot of rocky terrain. This one might be easier. I still hear those deer. So I think I'm going to just try and get Wilson to the top here. Unless I see these deer. Which a quick glassing, I'm not seeing them. Oh, well, there they are. Look at that. But they're more or less right in my wind, so... Focus on the mission at hand, and hopefully something else will line itself up. But I'm going to get Wilson to the top of this hill and just let him loose and see if he can find me something. We're going on a wonderful walk, bud. I did turn off the overlay that was explaining how many frames were naturally being generated versus what Lossless is producing. But I can tell you by feel, we're in high 20s, low 30s territory. But you know what? The application's cheaper than a new computer at this time. All right, so this is more or less the peak of this area. Now, what I don't want to have happen is this guy be dragging me all over this mountain in the wrong direction. All right, go find something. Anything. Oh, he's found something. Holy heck. Oh, what? I'm trying to keep up, buddy. I'm trying. Waiting on sign. He found a footprint. All right. What you got here, bud? Oh, yeah, you got a fresh trail and everything. That's wolf. Yep, wolf. That's the... Yeah, So we'll release him, and I'm going to now drag him over to that hillside over there and see if I can't pick something up over there. Heck, I don't even need the dog. I think I see a rest zone or something. Yeah, this is definitely a rest zone. Just got to find the dot. There it is. Whitetail. Well, let's keep dragging him. Because if I set him loose right now, he's just going to go back and find that. And that's not what I'm looking for. I think I see another zone. I also hear deer over the hill that way. Do I see another zone, or is that my mind playing tricks on me? Ooh, what a scenery. I can't wait till I can turn HUD elements off. I actually use screenshots from the first Way the Hunter as backgrounds on my computers. Go around and get scenic shots. And this is definitely worthy of another photo op, but I need all the HUDs. I can edit it. And mainly it's just a give me an option to turn it off, or at least maybe a hot switch. Hot switch? Hotkey? There's the one. All right, buddy, let's see what you find over here, huh? I want to say I saw some tracks over that way, but like something looks like it's been through here. My arm swing is like I am an important person on a mission. Where'd he go? This way. Oh, he's way over there. Okay. All right, you know what? This is fine. He found a footprint. Well, I'll take it. We might have to go on the north ridge. Wait, what? I passed him? Oh, Jesus. Hi, what'd you find, bud? He's released. But didn't you say you were on a footprint, or did I drag you off of it, not paying attention to what I was... Oh, over here. Holy hell. Lots of footprints. Whitetail deer. What the heck happened? Wait, what? So I'm just gonna say early access, and we're gonna move on. All right, well, this more or less feels kind of like the end of the range over here. So not this first little ridge with the trees on it, but the one behind it. That's what I hunted last time. So I'm kind of making an assumption that that's how the spread works. Do I see something there? Yeah, bushes. I see bushes. All right, well, I mean, something, right? All right, let's see if he finds anything over here. Meanwhile, like, again, that is pretty. And I imagine it would look slightly better if I wasn't using artificial stuff to make it work. He found a footprint right down here, huh? What you got here, bud? I don't see it. Turkey. Well. Also, can I bind his commands? Inventory. No. I would not mind. I get it, but like I can use the number row on top to access my equipment. I'd be cool as heck if I could sit there and like bind my numpad to dog commands. Oh, big. Wait, big and what? Where'd it go? There it is. Big and vulnerable, but they're here late at night. Okay, so we came across over there. I think what I'm going to do now is kind of drag him back on the other side here, and we'll take another look. Now, Hunter Assist, I don't think would help a whole lot. Like, granted, you know, all the need zones in a X amount of area, but I mean, I've been able to spot most of them so far, but I'm sure there's ones I'm missing, so I don't know. But that's the challenge, right? Why with wolverines? Why didn't I pick? There's deer down there. Oh, over that way. Oh, hey, look. See, a zone. Now, where's the little dot? Oh, they're right here. Oh, look. Whitetail. Hey, a stable group. Oops. I don't know why I think escape's going to put that window away. Stable is better than vulnerable. I will tell you right now, I am not, like, I will use herd management as a reasoning system for what out of a group I will hunt, but I am not going to grind. I'm not going to go around and do specific things. Be more like if I saw this group and there was a big one in it, I would use the herd management mechanics as a reason. Do I take them now? Do I not take them? I heard them down here. Are they over there? Didn't I hear deer down here? Like, if I had to guess, they weren't more than 2 through maybe 300 out. I can see out to 600? What? They're dead ahead of me somewhere. They're good. This is like hide and seek for masterclass right here. There's no way they're like 600 out. Wilson, love you to death, man, but could you sit down and shut up for a second? I'm trying to hear. I don't see him. That is... Oh, wait. Like, there's a shadow, but then I think that's a game trail. They're in these bushes somewhere. There's no way I'm hearing them that far out. All right. I don't know. That's... Without the visual cue, this is tricky. Kind of wish I could look... Oh, well, it was tricky until that happened. Even though I have it off, it still does the little 3 dots. So I was right. They're in these bushes right in front of me. But I'm willing to bet that means they're probably bedded down. They're not going to be active. And as much as I'd like to wait and see what's in that group, we got to find a wolverine. And Wilson's over here getting himself stuck in rocks. Come on, Wilson. Can you get back out of there, or did you done screw up? Come here, Gizmo. Wilson. I need to use him more. See, he got his training maxed out in Hunting Sim 2, and then I put him on a couple-year hiatus where he just sat there warming his belly on the porch, and now it's like starting over. He's a bit, he's a good dog, just not a lot going on behind the eyes. Come on, buddy. You got in there, you can get out. All right, let me go to the truck and get your leash. All right, what do we got here? There's another zone. Oh, no, it's just more of that same whitetail herd. There's more over here, though. I know what I'm looking for, though, now. Right. I'm looking for a burrow. Right. I don't have to do this the kind of dumb way I was just trying to do this. So I've been kind of running into a problem of every time I get to an area where I feel like I put enough distance in to where I can send him out to look for something, and he'll hopefully not take me back where I came from. That happens. The place is just littered with deer sign. And he's... actually, this one's different. This isn't deer. Or is it deer? Because there's a rest zone right back there. What do we got here? That's wolf. Close, but smaller, if you wouldn't mind. I haven't checked. If I train him, like, I don't think there's any... Search and quartering. Maybe I don't understand what quartering is. I'm thinking cornering, which is possibly different. Always enjoy the additions of a little companion for when I don't have the ability for multiplayer. But, man, no one's, it's kind of weird to say, but Hunting Sim 2 still had the most useful dogs. Because at least if I, like, let's say I wanted to track that particular, I couldn't send him out for a particular animal, but if I got on a trail, I was like, oh, here's a game trail with that particular animal or particular species, I could put him on it. Here, you can't do that, even if you find it's, or Cold Wild for that matter. The only time they will follow a trail is blood. Oh, look, another zone. Let me guess. Not what I'm looking for. Well, I mean, obviously not what I'm looking for. I know this. Yep, more whitetail. So if I release him here, or not release him, but if I command him here, he's just going to find this zone again. And then here's another one. Where's your dot? Where? Oh, there it is. The good news is if we ever want to hunt whitetail, I have found just about that entire herd's life on the ground. Oh, it's Wilson. I looked away as he ran ahead of me, heard the footsteps, and thought, like, oh, no kidding. Here is my chance. I bumped the damn wolverine. And am I running out of ridge this way too? Wow, have we checked this whole place? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's just dirt. All right. Let's see if he finds something. Please, not whitetail or wolf. Oh, he's on something. Place your bets. Place your bets. Whitetail, wolf, or what I'm actually looking for. Wolf. Yeah. Well, I guess the ridge does technically turn and keep going this way. I do see a higher clearing there. I'm wondering if the altitude has something to do with it, because we're nowhere near as high as we were. Oh, Jesus. On that other one, which means I might be better off trying to get like up there. That's that up there. Now, yeah, okay, well, we'll finish checking this ridge. If not, I'll probably head up there. There's whitetail in front of me again. But what a valley. Oh, there's whitetail right in front of me. Well, hello. Frame gen's screwing up a little bit, but there is no way on God's green earth I'm smacking that guy at this range with iron sight. I mean, also, whitetail are class 4, and I can't shoot that with a 338. I mean, I could. No, wait, that's right, because it's not a restriction as far as that goes. It's more of a suggestion. Do I two bird one what does it look like? Oh my God, like the front sight is the little red dot is like the size of the dang deer, but I have good wind. All right, Wilson, chill. Do I have anything for deer? No. So I have to try and sneak in on them. Yeah, 100 yards, iron sight 338 on a whitetail, way too much rifle, but it's the only thing I got with iron sights. And there's so many whitetail around here. And the guy I was looking at, if I had to guess off what I've seen the last few episodes, I'm going to put him at mid 40% and possibly just into mature. Damn it, they ducked down over here. What? Where'd they go? Oh, I hear them moving. There's just enough of a lip here to hide them. I want a slower walk. There they are. There's this guy. It was a hit. There. Okay, that one's him. Did I actually do it? Oh, please, for the love of God. Okay, he went behind the tree, and he came out from behind the tree. Well, that's not a good sign. I may have been either high or left. Like, even at 70 yards, I could almost not see the animal at all behind the iron sight. All right, well, let's get Wilson over here. Hi. Go see if I can find his blood trail. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna lie. I think I see him. Or it might be flowers. I might be seeing some of these white flowers, and they're just in the perfect position to look like his butt of a laying down deer. But God, there's so much bison in this area. And I just heard more deer off to the right. Okay, this looks like the trails they were walking in on. I don't think I can just release them or have him start tracking here, because he'll just track everything. Oh, wait. I almost didn't catch that. Why is it darker red? That's liver, yeah? All right, well, let's see if he bled out or not. Keep the rifle handy in case we bump him again. Finish tracking blood, but he's yipping. Oh, okay, hold up. Sit you down. Looky here. That should work. The sun never comes around this side. Dang it. All right. And yeah, okay, I was a bit back, but I did nail liver. And because it's a 338 and a tiny whitetail deer, it touched both lungs as well. Oh my Lord. He was a 55.5 at 6 years old. So actually, that was probably a bad harvest. Ready though. I need the money. I hate to say it. 207 pounds though. He's a biggin. 6 years. Hang on a second. All right. Well, I got the Patrick mission done. Max weight is 302 pounds. Holy, so these are like Alberta whitetail. Hang on, I want to see something. If I turn on hunter assist and I look down at this guy, lifespan 10, like look at that guy. Okay, so he's a 54% 9 mature. So at 6, he was probably an adult. Okay, now I know. Alrighty, but that's enough of that. Let's go find... Come back with me, bud. We'll continue that. Can get back up here and work our way down. Try and find sign of wolverine. Now that I finished... Is there another mission for Patrick, or was that it? Where is he? Now it says I have another... I don't even remember getting that last one, but alright. But, yeah, so finish that mission. So we're going to keep checking out this ridge. If nothing, then head back to the truck, swap out the 338 for... Yeah, I hear you. For a 308. That way I have a longer range backup for the Wolverine. And we'll try another mountain ridge. So far, though, hey, success. Now, if I could just find a spot that isn't riddled with whitetail sign that I could let Wilson loose to find something else. Not wolf, not whitetail. Something else. Like, does this not just scream Wolverine territory? I don't know. I'm not a Wolverine hunting expert. Did my dog just run off a cliff? What you got here, bud? Not sure I see what you're looking at. What? There's oh, it's up here. Whitetail deer. No one with you, bud. Oh! Get Wilson! Careful, bud. Alright, you done, like, whatever the heck it is you're doing? Oh, look. Did I really park on a zone? Now, I saw elk and wolves coming up here. This area feels very Wolverine-y to me, but I don't know how hard it's going to be to find them, but... Oh, look, another zone. And the elk bulls I saw running along the road when I was coming up, man, they look good. So this may be a very promising area. I want to try and drag Wilson away from all their sign. Yep, see Rocky Mountain elk. Lots of elk sign. Give me a Wolverine, bro. Come on. All right, I think I've made it far enough I could, no, see again. This is the problem. As soon as I'm like, yeah, I think I'm far enough I could let Wilson loose, I could come across, what is this, a rest zone for something? For bison. Trying to get him in an area with not so much sign to where he's actually going to look for something I can't already find pretty easily on my own. Okay, let's try here. Do not run back behind me. Go forwards. Liking it. Not liking it. Nothing found. Wait, what? That's a thing? You found nothing. There's nothing around here. Nothing found. All right. That's a good thing, I think. Because at least he's not pulling me onto something I'm not looking for. Maybe he's getting tired. I recall there's supposedly being a mechanic for that, but I don't know how it works. I don't know. Let's just pull him up here to the peak of this. Okay. Oh, he's looking for signs. Okay. Nothing found almost immediately. Got a little bit more of this ridge I can check. It is possible there's just nothing up here. All right. Come on, buddy. Find me something. Oh, maybe. You found a footprint. Hallelujah. What you got here, bud? Not seeing this footprint. He's on a footprint. Is that because it's over here? I see the trail. Oh, no footprint. And he continued, whatever it is, continued this way. Here we go. I actually can't see the footprint. Turkey. All right, we found a turkey. Great. God dang it. All right, let's go the other way. Oh, wow. Hey, I got vocalization cue. What? That was weird. Okay, I just had to toggle hunter assist off. That seemed to work. I do have a mission to get turkey, but I'd really like a shotgun for that. Oh, Wilson, don't run at them. Curiosity. They never attack. Okay. Wait, does anything attack? Nothing attacks. According to the encyclopedia. Yeah, I hear you. Woof. Woof, woof. Oh, shoot, they were right there. How did I walk in so close to you guys? Oh, there were 2 packs. Wow, nothing found again. Hi, and we're pretty much... I can't really go too much further this way. There's a bit of a cliff in the way. Now, that's not to say there isn't a ton of places to check, but extinct. Wait, what? Wait, I never hunted a wolverine over here. Wait, so once you find them, they're gone? Because this is the one here that I hunted last time. Well, that poses a problem. So wait, I can't even go back and hunt the one that I already had seen. It's not like there's one in each area, right? Like, there's got to be more than that. I'm tempted to go over and check that hillside. Extinct. But how is this one extinct? I never hunted this. Like, the only thing I've hunted in this area has been elk. Extinct? What? I haven't hunted bison in that area. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Wait a ticket. Okay, something's wrong. Everything's extinct. Hang on, I found, where am I? Wait, they're stable. Those are the elk I've been hearing. Vulnerable. Extinct. I hunted one whitetail out of that for extinct. Yeah, okay, something's wrong. All right, early access thing happening. Got it. I was so terrified because, yeah, according to this, like, I haven't even shot a mallard, period. Heck, didn't I discover, there's the turkey. Oh no, that turkey's vulnerable. Okay. So, I think I do want to try a new area. I think I'm going to head over to this cabin and possibly check out on this ridgeline. I'm curious, feed, rest, feed, if it's going to be the same thing. So, feed, and then there'll be like a rest over here, and a feed over here. But yeah, extinct. Everything's dead. Yeah, hang on. Because there we go. I was like, that was the info from the deer I spotted. God, that was a while ago now. Yeah, because there's bison down there. They're not, I don't know which group that is. I don't think I've actually picked up their stuff. All right, Wilson. Let's try again somewhere else. Like, is this not good wolverine habitat up here? If I could see a burrow. Wait a ticket. Man, when did I see that last guy? Because there's the one that I chased into the woods on foot. It was the left of the branch of the road. Was it over here? I don't think so. What episode was that? I actually need to go look at my freaking thing. After rewatching the video, there's a wolverine in this area over here somewhere. Because the one I chased on foot, I had just turned off here. So you know what? As much as I kind of want to go after this guy, and I've already traveled over here, I'm going back on, because I was just up at this ridgeline finding nothing. But supposedly there's one over in this area. Because I literally pulled in here, I pulled the truck off, and I chased a wolverine over this ridge right over here. So there's got to be one. Sorry, Wilson. I know it's not your favorite thing, but back in the truck. Where the hell's the truck? Okay, here we are, the scene of the crime. And I chased, so somewhere around here, I'm willing to bet there's a wolverine. Now, granted, that was a different save. Why is my hunter sense on? What? Why is that on? I don't remember turning that on. I can't even fat finger it now. It's on the other side of the keyboard. Where is he likely to be? When I bumped him, he ran across the road. How do I get this to work? How do I hunt? Because right now, if I put him looking for a sign, he's going to find wood bison out the wazoo. I guess I'm just going to try and head up to where maybe I won't see, like, there's a sign right here. I'm guessing it's wood bison. Yep. What the? Okay. Not going to lie. The audio in this game is sometimes terrifying. Because it was super quiet. I don't even think I'm going to be able to amplify it for you to hear it. But I'm pretty sure it was a wolf howl. But the way the howl came over the wind was just like actually kind of creepy. So great. I have elk. I have wood bison. Somewhere around here is going to be a wolverine. All right. What are the chances he actually finds what I'm looking for? Please don't locate wood bison. I guess technically if what happens once he finds something? If I put him back on it, that looks like wolf. That's wolf. Okay. Now, what if I put you on something again? Will you just come back to the same spot? Waiting on sign droppings. What? Dude, I'm blind. I do not see droppings. Okay. Well, let's just keep doing this then. I didn't think that's how that worked. I probably should have done this a lot sooner. Nothing found. Huh. That's not a good sign. Let me pull him back down by the truck. Stop running into the truck, dude, and go find me a wolverine. He's on a footprint. In a bush. That does not look... That's elk. All right. Find me something else. All right. Dropping. Rocky Mountain elk. Also angry wolves. Yep. Okay, I'm going to pull him back to the truck. See, I was kind of under this assumption that the starting populations were always the same, but I mean, heck, the foliage isn't the same. Like, I should have an elk or something zone over there that I don't see, but I did have it. And it was from the first video. Really, dude? God dang it. Get out from under the truck. You literally, he found this footprint and then came back and found this scat. All right, well, something, well, it's going to take a minute. The hell was that? Was that a wolverine? That sounded close. It like started off as a snake hiss. So it's in those trees over there. I heard it that way, but I'm also getting footsteps close this way. I need to do something to make it move. Not what I want. Oh look, wolves. I am staring so intently, but I'm not seeing them or hearing them anymore. I'm assuming that's what I heard was a wolverine, but like that closest tree directly in front of me is 90 yards. I don't feel like he was too much further than that. And I'm holding a whole pack of wolves to my east now. I'm going to do that thing where I let the collar burn out, and hopefully that'll maybe cause him to go running somewhere. I don't know lie, I first heard that hiss, I thought I was about to get pounced by an alligator or something. There's 2 packs of wolves in there. There's a pack over in that corner and a pack right next to me. Oh my god. Unless he ran... No, that's a wolf. I said unless the wolverine went right. And my wind's going that way, so the wolves are running right into my wind. Alright, I think my best bet is going to be to just head over in that direction and start spamming the dog's locate and see if he can't find any sign in that area. First, I want to see how close can I get to this wolf before he fixes himself. Oh, nope, they spooked. Wouldn't that be hilarious? There was a wolverine here this whole time because I was just up on that ridge up there not too long ago. Oh my god, he was right here. I just didn't see him. What? Did he run past me? Oh my god, if Post Me sees him on screen running past, I don't think that's what happened. But there's a lot of Wolverine traffic here. There's no way that's Wolverine. God dang. That looks painful. So he was chilling right here. Oh my god. I'm trying to think what my best plan of action is. It almost looks like the game trail kind of leads off that way, but I don't think he actually went that way. I think he got turned around at some point. He was doing like circles or something over here. This place is littered with Wolverine tracks. There's bison. He was in this grass the entire time I was calling, and it looks like I would have not been able to see him because of that bush. Oh, goody. I think he's still in the area. Maybe. Let's see if I can get the dog to chill out. Right there. Perfect. Sit down. And I'm going to just judge it. I was going to say by how chill the bison are, and then they immediately are not chill. But I'm just going to put a couple calls down, see if I can't stir any movement. He either went back into the woods over there, or the trail continues and I just can't see that far, and he crossed into that valley. I hear movement over here. He's in front of me. God, my wind's going right that way again. No, those are wolves. Dang, these bison are kind of chill. I mean, I got wolves again. Wait, what was that? Was that a wolf or was it smaller? Yeah. All right, screw it. We're going to get back to using the dog for trying to find something around here. Because I need a burrow, a rest zone, something to kind of give me a sense of direction here. He's on... Oh, God, he's going to find all the footprints that I've already looked at, huh? This might take a minute. Wait. Oh, no, that's a wolf. That's just a wolf in the distance. I already found this dropping, but don't eat it. Nothing found. What? All right. Well, let me pull him into the woods over here a little bit. There goes the wolves. He's on a footprint over here. What? We were just in this area, bud. You said you found nothing. Yeah, Wolverine. Gotcha. On droppings. What? More Wolverine droppings. All right. Nothing found. All right. What if we go over this way where I saw the trail kind of take off? 'Cause I don't think this was me walking up. Waiting on footprint. Dude, not over there. Come here. All right. Do your job over here. You're gonna, not the bison. Bison. In case you didn't know there were bison there. Oh, feed spot for wolves. Bones and everything. I don't think I've actually come across one of those. Oh, heck. Oh, rib cage. Okay, so that might be a wolf game trail I'm running across here. Oh, or is that wolf? That's wolf. Trying to find, like, where he left. If he left. That's wolf. Goody. Not looking for wolf. Wolf. Still not looking for those. Nothing found. What? Where did this dude go? I'm so confused because he basically wandered around in circles here and then dis-a-frickin-peared? Come on, buddy. You got to find me something. Like just a track to point me in the right direction. Footprint. Is this... Yeah. Uh-huh. Keep going. That's one of the ones that goes back. Nah, he's relocating old tracks. He just looks like he was going around in circles. I don't have anything that gives any kind of definitive he went that way. I find it interesting because it seems like how far Wilson's willing to go find a track is not consistent. Like sometimes I'll pull him this far away and he'll be like, oh, nothing found. And sometimes he'll run all the way. And now he's just run all the way back to relocate a track. I'm pretty sure this is one of the prints I already knew about. Yeah, because there's the scat. We're back here again. Yeah. So come with me. Pull him up in here a little bit. Do not run all the way back there. That looks like he's got a good bead on something. Dear God. Oh, what do we got? Well, that's wolf. Whoo. All right. What else you got in this area? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's wolf. Man, wolf and wolverines produce the same thing. Nothing found. Man, where did this dude go? My wind is what got him, right? I don't know. I really don't know how to proceed from here. I can keep spiraling out. That's about all I got to work on, but I haven't seen a burrow that he could be hiding in, and I haven't found any tracks to suggest which direction he went if he didn't go past me somehow. I mean, I had a wolverine there, and I was holding him with the collar at some point because he was doing circles. What time is it now? 3:30? So he's going to be on the move, too, because he's going to move from whatever rest zone was nearby to a feed zone. The rest zone would have been the burrow. Oh, that's wolf. There's got to be a burrow near here. I'm losing my mind. Hey, hold up. Wait a minute. This is a different path? I don't recognize this path. Yeah, I hear you. Was he in here? Yeah, I don't know. It really, like, the best I can tell, what I've gathered from all the prints is he came in from this direction. Well, not this direction. Where is it? Over here. Okay, yeah. So he came in, winded me, made the sound. I started putting calls down. He wandered back and forth in this. He started coming in, got, you know, to that range, started wandering back and forth, and then possibly went this way after I let off the calls. So but he was naturally coming in that direction, then in theory, after I got done screwing with him, he should have kept going because whatever he wants is over in those woods. That is as best as I can do. Unless I'm missing something pretty obvious. There is another like meadow. Oh, this is the meadow I was checking out earlier. So maybe I'll run the dog a little in this meadow and see if he can't pick up a track or something. Nothing found. Okay. He never found this print here, but it's for the same animal. Apparently today I've maxed him out in obedience, and I've almost maxed him out in search and quartering. Guess that's been one benefit to this little exercise. I got elk just walking in. Nothing found. Maybe further up? Aha! Ha 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 ha. Well, Wilson didn't find him. I found him. He went this way. Huh. And he actually kind of came in and out over his own track. I mean, on the plus side, this exercise, yeah, he's maxed out on everything but blood tracking. But I have a very clear, appears to be a game trail going back this way. I'm actually going to chill out because who knows how far back in here he actually is. Matter of fact, rifle at the ready. Okay, we'll heal. Oh, don't tell me it peters out here. This kind of looks like a zone here, and then it continues up this way. No, that's wolf track. Wait. Oh, no. That's the... Calm yourself. This is the trail coming up, right? Yeah, because it comes right past those bison. So somewhere around here is either a zone or he turned. All right, Wilson. Come on, buddy. Find me a wolverine track. He's on a footprint. You are? That's wolf. I don't want wolf. Wait, when did I... So he turned at some point. He's on a dropping. Ah, we're back to finding wolves again. God dang it. Nothing found. What? Where was this guy? Is this not the trail I followed up here? Yeah, right here. What's this trail? This is not... Yeah, this is the trail, I think. No, that's wolf. Wait. What? Where's the wolverine path I was just on? It was over here. You know what would be smart? Tracking markers, if I remembered. Yeah, over here. Hang on. Yeah, there's the footprint. Okay. Putting tracking markers down. Like, he very clearly went this way. But then I lose him in this brush. Nope. There we go. So maybe he turned up this way a little? No, that's still... see what the dog says. It would explain why I didn't see him. What'd you find? That's wolf. I don't need wolf. Because he basically went straight back up the mountain behind those trees where I would not have seen him. He went up this way somewhere. Found a footprint? Where? Where is this footprint? Do not go back for the wolf track. Waiting on wolf print. Oh, there it is. Is that there before? Okay, that's wolf. Let's say he turned. What if he turned and went this way? What? Where the hell did he go? Don't tell me you went back to the wolf print. That's wolf. I don't want wolf. I found another footprint. I think the problem is that a wolf has taken like the same path as the wolverine did. Yeah, so I'm not having any luck there. Wait, that's new. He did turn. He went this way. I love how I told him to heal and he is running around like he's lost it. He's got the freaking zoomies. Waiting for catch up. No, man, don't be dragging me all the way. I mean, I'm fine as long as it's, you know, what I'm looking for. That looks to be wrong. That's elk. We've made it almost up to this intersection. The frustrating part is the fact that I was up here not too long ago with zero sign. I gotta try and pull him away from all this. Nah, he's gonna go find elk again. Yep, watch. See what I mean by like how far I have to pull him sometimes? Pretty sure that's where we just found that elk. You're on a footprint. If you say so. He actually re-found the same footprint, but there's no footprint. All right. I don't know what we're going to do. Back up he goes. Why are you going up there all of a sudden? God dang it. I don't want to find the elk. He went back to this exact same print. Oh, wait, here it is. It's elk. More elk. We're not looking for elk, bud. Come on. Yeah, I found this footprint already, bud. What? You found a dropping? Yeah, nothing found. Oh, boy. Can I not put another tracking marker? Or am I too close? Is there a limit? Oh, man, don't tell me there's a limit. So he walked... What I find interesting, though, look at all these tracks I'm finding all of a sudden. Hold up. And then he made it over to here. Because over here, somewhere... Oh, those tracks have disappeared. So, wait a minute. Yeah, there's Wolverine. This side. Oh, I think I just figured out what I was doing. I think he fled when he smelled me and then came back down. Because it doesn't say like they're running or anything like that. This is where he came back down. Yeah, because those are coming down. That one's going up. So he went up, turned around, came back. And as he was headed that way, I think I nabbed him with the collar, which means that he was headed over to the other side. I've been going the wrong way this whole time. So let me do this. I'm going to get rid of basically all these icons. Just keep the mark of where he turned around and where he came in and out of. Because something down here has his interest. Which means that either a rest zone or a burrow is this way. Because I don't think my collar reaches up there. No, not from where I was standing. Are you freaking kidding me? He was there the whole time. I don't know where Wilson is, but sit down and shut up, dude. And he's in my wind again. I can't make this up. I've been in and out of those woods so many times. You know what? I'm gonna play a little cat and mouse. I'm gonna keep calling, and I'm gonna work my way around. There's gotta be... I've been in and out of there so many times. Unless he fled again. Okay, so my running theory is he's in the trees right there. I can't see him because it's too dark, too small. But if I can get across and get up on this like little hill here, maybe I can drag him into the open for a rifle shot. I think I see his tracks. Oh, I swear to God, if this bugger, if I've been just on the wrong side and he did flee into my wind, oh, a whole day. Might not be. Could be wolf. I know the wolves took off this way. No way. Those are wolverine prints. There's coming. There's going. So he's not in the trees? Oh, that's a nice looking elk right there. It's a shame that's not what I'm here for. There's some good looking elk in there. It is getting too dark. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Why behind a tree? Why behind a tree? It's so dark. Thank God it's got a weird coloring about it. I forgot. I'll pause behind the tree. Love of all things holy. Jesus. Gotta make another call. Oh, why can't I hit my collar? Come on, man. I'm running out of light here. I can't see him anymore. So he was in the trees. I can't see him. Not through that freaking scope. I don't know why the scope is so much darker than anything else. Hey, where'd it go? I don't have the shooting light, unfortunately, because I mean that's my sight. It's so bad that even frame gen's like starting to screw up because there's just no visible nothing. Not to mention everything's turning red. What's happening? Lumen? Okay. Well, the blood moon's apparently out. So that's probably a good sign to call it. So here's what I think I'm going to go ahead and do. I believe I brought a tent. God, that's bright. Okay, so what happens if I just... Do you scare everything? Not necessarily. Analyze feeding spot. Open storage. Hold for sleep. Okay. Open storage? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Hold E to sleep in tent. Nope, that picked it up. That's pack tent. Hold. Okay. This one's hold E. Yes. All right. We're going to go for like a good sleep because I want good light, A, and B, I want to make sure he's over in that zone. Oh, wow. Hi. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool to wake up to. Now my wind's going that way. But if he's parked... Oh, I left my dog out all night. Oh, I'm a horrible person. Sorry, Wilson. Oh, I hear him. Hey, buddy. Why don't you come hang out right here? Now, there's my truck, which means that this is somewhere in this tree line. There's bison, but there should also be this frickin' wolverine. I don't have great wind. I really don't know what else to do. I mean, also, that wolverine had like a piebald thing kind of going on. I wonder if that's a deal or if that's just one of their natural colorings. Was the fact the other one was entirely dark like weird, or is this one weird? Holy crap. I see him behind that dang tree again. So yes, somewhere in there is his frickin' zone. Oh, it's not a piebald thing. It's it's actually a normal pattern. Okay. I just want you to pause, bud. Not behind a tree. You want to turn? I'm staring at his head. No, I gotta put another call down. I'm gonna have to like time it on one of his turns. No, why are we going over there? Not behind the rocks. I'm sorry, what? He's still alive. I just blasted that dude in the lungs with a 308. There's no dang way. Absolutely no way. Okay, even if I missed lungs, even if I was too far back, it's a 308. In theory, that should have cut him in half. All right, I'm going to put a couple calls down and just see if he responds. If not, assume he died. I didn't see him come out the other side of the trees, but then again, there's a pretty good section I'm blind to, which, as we all know, has been my downfall today. And, well, yesterday. It's been a minute. I haven't seen any movement. So, let's grab Wilson, get across. Maybe I'll get lucky. You're kidding me. Come on. It survived. Because if he finished tracking blood and there was a dead animal there, he'd be barking. Oh, it's the safety. Okay. Yeah, don't use your rifle as a spotting scope. So he was in here. This is his resting spot. Yep, that's his path right here. I bet you anything. I see him playing around right at the top of the ridge in those trees. There's a call. We're getting you this time, bud. Dang it. The ridge is right at the edge to where he keeps ducking down behind it. There he is. No, come on. How did that shot go over? Oh, my Lanta. This is, I don't know how long this video's been, but it's been 4 hours. What is that shot like? How am I zeroed for 55, shooting at 65, and it goes over? I'm getting up to this point where I can see into this next meadow in hopes that he's just in the open, nice and easy. You're just using the collar to hold him in place. Oh, yep, there's his path going off. I don't know which path, though, if that's the most recent one or not. But considering, yeah, I'm seeing two game trails going off into those bushes. And I apparently really suck at this. See, I looked at... Well, I didn't look at it, but when I took the last shot, I held more or less center mass, thinking he was slightly further away, and the round looked like it went low. Like, it kind of went top of shoulder, but not top of spine. And the round looked like it went low. So this time I held a little bit higher, hoping to get it to dip down because they've been coming into about the same distance each time. But instead, he just, I don't even think I hit him. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit him. Well, it looks like Wilson's got some friends. There he is. We're not screwing up this time. Collars are so damn useless. I don't know. The way he was angled, I was trying to catch him in the turn because they don't stop. And I'm pretty sure at this point what I may have shot through his backside into his head. So I don't care. The point is I finally got him. All right. Come on, Wilson. Oh, my Lord. What? Oh, my blood pressure, man. Actually, my blood pressure. What are the trees doing? Why is everything motion blurred? All right. Where'd he go? Are you... Wait, what? So this was the first shot at 74 yards. Because I tried to catch it in a turn, I was way too far back. And a 308 punching between, what is that, the stomach and the liver didn't hurt this 66-pound animal. This thing weighs 66 pounds. Okay. And then the second shot was a liver. So the last two shots I completely missed. So its lungs are way up in the body. Yeah. We hear you, elk. Hey, but that's a 3-star at 42.9%. 66 pounds. and lost a third of its mass from being shot was still running around. I can't believe that. Like, I'm selling it. What? What did I complete? I didn't catch what popped on screen. I did something, Wilson, but I don't know what. Thank you for listening so intently. Okay, Wilson, let's get back to the truck. Or actually, we need to go get the tent. All right, usefulness of Wilson. You know what? I'll be honest. Blood tracking. That's really about it. Like, if he says finish his tracking and he's not barking, you didn't kill it. It's probably not going to die. Beyond that, I don't know. Using him to try and find tracks. I mean, he got me around and moving, but pretty much all the Wolverine tracks I found. But it's good to have a companion. You guys quiet out there. It's nice that, does get a little annoying every once in a while. Like that. You have the entire forest at your disposal. Why get under my feet? But yeah, time to go pack the tent up. Maybe not leave the truck wherever I left the truck, wasn't it? Didn't I leave the truck? Yeah, it says I left it there. Okay. Swear we just walked past it. Ooh, that was frustrating. Normally I would have started editing like half an hour to an hour ago, but nope. This one took some time and then some. Now I gotta figure out how to pick the tent up. I think it was over here, wasn't it? Excuse me. Get off the tent. There we go. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, because there's buttons if you did, buttons if you didn't. And as always, buttons to push. Until next time.